it's Mrs. Ratcliffe here, and I'm going to be explaining a few of the introductory concepts around angles. So with this aspect of geometry, it's really a lot about terminology. So just getting used to the names that are being thrown about. Important for you to know right now is that different types of angles have different names. Okay, so I'm just going to talk you through those. So the first one is acute. I always remember this because I think it's little, it's cute. Acute angles are less than 90 degrees. So they are smaller than a right angle. So anything littler than a right angle is going to be a acute one. Right angles, they're exactly 90 degrees. If they're 89, they're considered acute. If they're 91, they fall into this category, obtuse. Obtuse angles are something that's larger than a right angle, but not quite as big as 180 degrees, which is a flat line. Okay, so far you should recognize these terms because these are also used when we describe triangles. So if we drew a line there, that would be an acute triangle, that would be a right triangle, and that would be an obtuse triangle. So far it should be pretty familiar. This next set of terms is for the bigger ones. So I know that looks just like a line, but the term we use to describe that angle is called a straight angle. Interestingly enough, which means the angle is exactly 180 degrees. So if it's 180 degrees, it looks like a line, it's a straight angle. If it is even slightly more than 180 degrees, so if it's 181, but less than 360, that angle, so not this inside angle, but this outside angle is called a reflex angle. A reflex angle. Now I always remember that because it's sort of like the mirror opposite, like the reflection of where you would think the angle would be. And last, and possibly least, because I've hardly ever seen this anywhere, is the revolution angle. That is actually exactly 360 degrees, which is why it looks exactly like a circle. Okay. The only other words I want you to know for this introductory to angles section is that different angles combine to make different degrees have a relationship term or a relationship name. So for example, if you look at these two angles, when they come together they make exactly a right angle, they are called complementary. So two angles that come together and their total sum is 90 degrees, they're called complementary angles. Angles that come together to make 180 degrees, those two angles combined, they are called supplementary angles. Okay, so as you can see, looking at this aspect of geometry, it's really just getting your head around a lot of the terms. It's nothing to be too nervous about, just something you need to get familiar with. Okay, I hope this has helped you with learning about angles and their relationships, and good luck.